Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Friday the 28th of February 2025, and it's been set by Joker. So we've already had 5 puzzles from Joker this year. The first one took 25 minutes, but since then they've been in the kind of range from 11 to 16 minutes. So my run of 4 sub-10s in a row may be coming to an end today. The thing that worries me with the Joker puzzle is this 1 across and 7 down, which both have no starting letter to be checked. Yeah. But anyway, I think let's have a go. Let's just enjoy it really for what it is. So reset the timer and crack on. Each partly remodelled like the original model. What? Each partly, so that's an anagram, isn't it? Fight off concerning pounding. Something, imagine. Fight off, repel, like the Spanish Inquisitor General, perhaps ignoring his terror. Like the Spanish Inquisitor, perhaps ignoring his. What one needs to survive inundation sweeping Lima away. So Lima's an L. Inundation is what one needs to survive is air, water. Inundation, water. There's no L in that though. I appreciate what you've done shaking Hanky out. Hanky out could be an anagram. I appreciate what you've done. Thank you. Okay, that's a pretty clear anagram actually when you see it, when you look at it again. Starring backing up some martial arts aficionado will be Astral. Hidden word backwards. Sausage. I'm unfortunately returning. Gosh, that looks like a sausage is 7 letters. I'm me. Am I? Unfortunately, miss sad. Can't think of sausage. Salami, maybe. Yes, I think that's salami. Alas, backwards, isn't it? Salami. Okay, it's all backwards. I'm alas backwards. Stomach. Eating last of your cooked rice and spice. I assume his stomach is a gut. Spice. Whoa, my spices aren't great today. What causes destruction of half of East European capital? What causes destruction of half of East European capital? Belgrade, Budapest, Pest, maybe? Maybe it's Pest, that one. Shape of Earth, not good. Shape, NG, Earth, mud, not good. Or is it Earth, round, planet? Agreement, plane needs to be shortened. Agreement, it's a pact. Plane needs to be shortened. Poor rowers, hope for what Arab might provide. Poor would be some kind of 8. Rowers would be an 8. Poor was an anagram of rowers, hope. Arab is a horse. Power horse? Horsepower. There we are, horsepower. Got there eventually, power horse. Censure over left. Censure over left's understanding. Something port, I was thinking. If censure would be to, I'm going to put port, left's. Rapport, I think that is his understanding. Tiller of hardwood. Tiller. Hardwood is hash. Could be a hash. H-ash. Helm. Hard elm. Suffer with gums and endlessly stagger around hospital. So that's, is that a stagger without an R? GG. No. Endlessly stagger around hospital. So I need a word meaning stagger. And suffer with gums is not sure. Briefly visit bird. That's dandy. Oh gosh, briefly visit bird. Gaunt's new king installed in place. My word, Gaunt's. New king. King is. A conservative, old-fashioned editor is familiar. What? A conservative, a Tory, old-fashioned editor is familiar. I mean, a conservative would suggest A, and then conservative, old-fashioned would be dated. Editor, not sure. Okay, obstinate about manufacturing site either side of river. Oh my, obstinate is, what is that? Let's have a look. Repel. Repels. Repelled. Can't be repelled. Fight off concerning pounding. Repulse. Pulse is a pounding, isn't it? They are repulse. So the R is correct. They're obstinate about manufacturing site. Either side of river is RR. Gosh. Perfume from cellar south of LA. Cellar La perfume. Perfume. Said excellent American A1. Bridge partnership with a great deal for them. So that looks like a SE or NE at them. Awesome, I'd imagine. Or West East. Great deal for them. I'm not quite sure about that. Awesome. I think it's awesome. Go round part of theatre. Go round part of theatre. Oh gosh. Circle. Double def. Starched collar. Sounded uncomfortable to wear. Starched. Uncomfortable to wear. So that's a sound like some sort, I assume. Council party. Do in support of United Nations. Undo. Cancel. Undo. Okay. Good. So let's have a look at this one here. Agreement plain needs to be shortened. Agreement is contort. Plain. Okay, not a lot going on there. Let's look at this one here because this is an anagram, I think. Each partly, yeah. Remodeled like the original model would be. Gosh, what would that be? Arch. I need to write down the letters on that one. I think EACHPRTLY. Oh gosh, there's not many. There's not many vowels in there. It's just an E and an A. Tra. I don't think many. Cra. Pr. Pre. Pra. Pro. Pre. Gosh, wow. What's this? Suffer with gums and endlessly stagger around a hospital. Suffer with gums. I don't know what suffer with gums is, if it's the name of a diseasey kind of thing. That was hard. Briefly visit bird. That's dandy. Fine and dandy. Gaunt's new king installed in place. That was difficult. They're all difficult, really. What's over here? What one needs to survive inundation, sweeping Lima away. Inundation. What one needs to survive is obstinate about manufacturing sites. That's a plant. I would think plant. Rep. Either side of river. Replantive. Manufacturing site. Obstinate replantive, is that a word? Okay, let's assume that's P. What needs to survive? Inundation is pool. Is that a plant? Maybe manufacturing site sure is a plant, but maybe actually obstinate about it is bullish. That isn't really the answer. Shape of earth, not good. Something bad. Shape of earth. Maybe it's just a letter G. Yeah, round. Although it's an oblate spheroid, really. Perfume for is a trader, isn't it? Lavender. Lavender. Vendor is an E-R, is it? Lavender or lavendor? Vendor, I think. Vendor. I don't know. I'm going to have to just go with it. If it's a spelling mistake, it's a spelling mistake. I'm not going to. Starch collar. Certainly uncomfortable to wear. Rough. So rough is a collar, isn't it? Yep. Stomach. Okay, so what's this? This is cooked rice, R-I-C-E. Stomach is gut. Belly, eating last of your, there's a Y. Gut. Ptarmigan. Gosh, paprika. What's the word for stomach I'm looking for? What's this? That can only be an. I would think that unless it's a try. Criff. No. Pry. Try maybe. Each partly remodelled, like the original model is. Pre. I think it's a pre. Which leaves me TYLCA. Is that right? I'm missing a letter somehow. Partly 6 each, yep. I'm missing an A, there's a second A in there, that's why okay, each partly. Pre-hactly, not really. Maybe it's not then. If I would think that was a Y8, YL, not sure it is, but Gaunts is new king installed in place. That doesn't really look right. Places to put. Oh. Gaunt is what causes destruction of heart? I think that's pest, as in Budapest. This I should be able to get, shouldn't I? I think, am I right about awesome? Excellent. American, West East, with a great deal. Some, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Agreement, contract, compound, comport, comfort, soul, plane. Plank a bit tree. What's going on down here again? A conservative, oh gosh. Something U, I, something T, something. A conservative, old-fashioned editor. I mean, you'd think that was an ED then, wouldn't you? It's familiar. Quitted, so what's this? Contold, confound. Agreement is a... So look at this one again. See if this is a conservative, old-fashioned editor. So editor is familiar. Well, I suppose AC, acquainted. Acquainted, there we are. Good, okay, so this C, like the Spanish, generally inquisitive, perhaps ignoring his terror. Like the Spanish, L. Ignoring his terror. What's... Panic? I think that might be panic, but I don't know why it's panic, which makes that Gaunt's new king, one. No, it can't be one. Gaunt. Installed in place. I think that's a NK. I think it's lanky, isn't it? Gaunt is lanky. I'm going to leave that for a minute, but I think that's probably right. That means I've got rid of my L at the end of that one. Was it archetypal? Oh, archetypal. There we are, there's a good word. Archetypal, thanks. I'm going to go with, what's this? Briefly visited. Not puffin. That's dandy. Oh gosh. P something P, something N, something A. So I'm writing down this horizontally because I'm always a bit struggling on those. Briefly visit is to pop in. Pop in. Pop in. Bird. Briefly visit is to pop in. Bird is a pop in. Can't be right, can it? Pop in. What's that? Panic. Like the Spanish Inquisitor General. Panic. His Hispanic. Yes, Hispanic. Okay. I'm going to go with that being lanky. Lay being to put something down. Stuff with gums is teeth. Teeth. T-E-E. Stagger is to teeter. Yep, teeter. Okay. So what this word is, pop in. Bird. Visit bird. Pop in something. I think that must be pest then. I can't see what else it can be. That I've got a bit of a problem with. What was this one over here then? Stomach. Oh, it's the turmeric is not going to fit there. This, what one needs to survive? Inundation sweeping lemur away. Flood and food, of course. Refractory. No, not refractory. What am I doing? Refraction. Obstinate is ref. But either side of river. Obstinate. R something F. Obstinate three R something. About is re. Manufacturing site is a either side of a river will be double R, wouldn't it? What is it? Obstinate is ice cooked rice. Okay. Oh, what is it? There's cooked rice. Gut eating last of your is what R. So Gerteric, is that right? Which will make that be refrag. I think the stomach is gut, but I don't really know at this point. Manufacturing site is a so about is manufacturing site is a I come either side is a factory then factor refractory. Okay, maybe that's rough. Turmeric. Ah, that's the problem, is I can't spell turmeric. Turmeric. Okay, so down to the last 18, so I'm kind of there. Agreement. Play needs to be shortened. Concert. Condone. And this one. Briefly visit bird. I want that to be puffin, really. Pop. Pep. That's dandy. Pop in. Pop. Annoying having to keep on scrolling up and down. Agreement. My brain is stuck on a couple of letters there. Bold, compound, concord. Ah, concord. There we are. Concord, which means this bird. Blah. What is this? Pop in. That's dandy. Pop in. I mean, my name of birds, 3 letters. If that was pop in. it's popping really. I think that feels wrong. Bird with an A in it. That's dandy. There must be at least there must be loads of birds that have got a three-letter word with an A in the middle, wasn't there? Briefly visit. Pop. Pep. So, yeah, a non-vowel is it? Let's be honest. It could be pipe. Pipe. P-Y-P. Pippin. Pip. Pip. Pop. Pop in. Sure, let's briefly pop in. Bird. Gal. Popping gal. Pop in. I don't know. I need to take out a letter somewhere just so I can play around. Something's wrong with my wordplay here because this is not a word I've been close to knowing, I think. Pop in. Pep in. Pop. Sure, that has to be a pop in though, doesn't it? Really? Pop in. And then bird names. Pop in wall. Pop in eel. Eel. Briefly visit bird. Pop in. I assume bird isn't going to be gal. Pop in. Even what the word is as a... That's dandy. What's dandy? Dandy is a... Popular. Pop pun. Pop punctual. P. Something P. Something N. Something A. Something L. Not perpetual. Bird with three letters. Come on, this must be obvious, mustn't it? Z. No, Z-A-L. Z-A something. X-A. Cat. Va. Ba. Na. S. Unless we're looking for the name of a bird that hasn't got a letter on the end to get to whatever this word is meant to be. Pop in. Poppinger. Popping. H-A. J. Poppin J. J could be the answer. If that's the answer, I will not be happy. 22, 23, 38. Let's just think about these a little bit harder. K. Can. La. P-A something. T. Right, I'm going to put J in there as a word. I don't think that's a word really, but I don't know what else to put here because I'm just stuck. Poppin J. That's dandy. Poppin J. Let's try it. Never heard of the word. I mean, that is atrocious word to put into the absolutely atrocious word for the cryptic, quick cryptic 2418. Yeah, well, okay. Let's go through those clues and see what we're doing. Each partly is an anagram of archetypal. So remodel is your anagram indicator, and the original model is the archetypal is the original model. If you find something off, you repulse it. Concerning is re, and a pounding is a pulse. Like the Spanish Inquisitor General, so they would have been Hispanic. Ignore the his, gives you panic, which is terror. What one needs to survive an inundation. So an inundation is a flood. Sweeping the L for Lima, NATO phonetic alphabet away, flood becomes food. Probably the easiest anagram you'll ever see here, really. Thank you is an anagram of hanky out, and all you've got to do is move the T from the end, really. Shaking is your anagram indicator, and thank you is to say I appreciate what you've done. Starry backing, so starry is astral. Backing of some is saying there's a hidden word backwards, beginning in aficionado, a going through arts and finishing in martial. Salami is a type of sausage. We've got I'm returning, I'm unfortunately returning, so we've got I'm alas backwards. Stomach is your tum, eating the last of your is an R. So the last letter of the word your is an R letter. Cooked rice is saying there's an anagram of rice on the end of that to give you turmeric. Pest causes destruction. Half of Eastern European capital, so the capital of Budapest. Of Hungary, capital of Hungary. Shape of the earth is round. Shape is round. Earth is ground, and not the G. Ground becomes round. Agreement is concord. Plane. Concorde was a plane, hasn't flown for 20 years now. Needs to be shortened. Concord with an E becomes Concorde. French and English manufacture, or French and British manufacturing. So Concorde, I guess there's a play on words there. As the French word for Concorde would probably be agreement. Paul Rowers is an anagram of horsepower. Hope. So poor is an anagram indicator that rowers hope is an anagram of horsepower, and an Arab is a type of horse, so might provide horsepower. Let's look at the downs. Censure is to rap. Left is port, so think of a boat, and understanding is rapport. A tiller is a helm on a boat. Hard is H, and wood is elm. Suffer with gums is to teeth. So babies teeth, don't they? And they have their gums when the teeth are coming through their gums. Endlessly stagger is to teeter, so teeter without an R, and put that around H for hospital. Briefly visits bird, so we've got pop in J. I'm not actually sure what's briefly visit about that, really. Briefly about that. Oh, briefly, a brief visit is a pop in. Yeah, you pop in to see someone. It's not saying lose any letters, yeah. And J is a type of bird. And pop in J apparently means that's dandy. Gaunt is lanky. New King is NK, and that's installed in lay for place. A conservative is AC. Old fashioned is quaint, and editor is ed. Gives you familiar, which is acquainted. Obstinate is refractory. About is re. Manufacturing site is a factory, and that's going around the R of river, so it makes it refractory. Perfume from cellar south of LA, so perfume is lavender. A cellar is a vendor, and south of LA, south of Los Angeles is LA, sorry. So it's a down clue, so you can put that below it. Excellent is awesome. American is A. Bridge partnership is west and east, and a great deal for them is some. A great deal of that thing over there is some of that thing over there. A great deal. If you go round something, you circle it, and part of the theatre. So there's a part of the theatre is known as the circle. A starch collar is a ruff, which would be, I think it's spelled R-U-F-F. The sound like of that is something that's rough, which is uncomfortable to wear. And if you cancel something, you undo it. A party is a do. And that's in support, so it's underneath the UN, United Nations. So there we go, all done, 24:18, easily this last week. In fact, the first 4 puzzles took me not much longer. So, yeah, thanks for watching.